everybody. Good Friday morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. On our way to kind of some messy weather over the next couple of days here, including today, as showers are lifting into the area. So we've been seeing some drizzle and freezing drizzle, fog overnight. As temperatures warm up, that frozen precipitation threat will start to go away later this morning, and we'll start to just look at plain old rain showers. Northern Nebraska, though, may still deal with some freezing drizzle for a while, although I think that threat should be done by the middle of the day, even though I know Futurecast is showing it lasting into the afternoon. We'll just see some scattered showers off and on throughout the day today, and continuing into the evening hours. We might even see some thunder and lightning late this afternoon and this evening. Then an occluded front's going to lift to the northeast, and that's going to clear up the skies early tomorrow morning. We might actually get a little sun to start things off. Tomorrow's also going to take our breezy southeasterly winds, which will have much of the day today. We'll go back a little bit here. You see those breezy southeasterly winds, and it's going to turn them more out of the south and the southwest as we get into tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, you can see low pressure. This is all attached to an area of low pressure near Valentine tomorrow morning, and we've got a full-blown blizzard going in northwest Nebraska tomorrow morning. Heavy snowfall and wind-driven snow getting going. Now, notice the winds, yeah, they're breezy, they're blustery tomorrow morning. They're not terribly bad yet, though, early Saturday morning. But watch what happens as we go into the daytime hours. Watch these winds, especially behind that cold front that dives southeastward. Now, again, temperatures may rise initially ahead of that front, and we'll get some sunshine ahead of it. So south central and especially southeast Nebraska, northern Kansas, the winds continue to pick up, but watch the winds behind that front. They are going to get very, very nasty. We're talking about very strong winds out of the west and northwest, especially for folks in western Nebraska. And the snow trends eastward, going from western into central Nebraska, especially affecting the northern half of the state, and it could be a wind-driven snow. So anywhere the snow's falling heavy enough, the whiteout conditions could be a possibility. This will continue to move eastward. We may get a little snow here in the Tri-Cities tomorrow afternoon and maybe early tomorrow evening. I don't think it will be enough for blizzard conditions, but a little bit of the white stuff could fly around, and it will whip around. The winds get very strong tomorrow night. They'll be at their strongest tomorrow night. These arrows, they are moving quickly. Very nasty wind gusts out there tomorrow night. And as that takes us into Sunday morning, I'm going to back this up a little bit here. And again, most of the snow's in northern Nebraska, just a little bit around the Tri-Cities, and then that's out of here by tomorrow morning. Still could be some lingering snow on Sunday morning in northeast Nebraska. The winds staying strong on Sunday, although not as bad as today, or excuse me, as Saturday. And then they'll finally start to calm back as we get towards Sunday evening. And that system, we can say goodbye to it and go into some nicer weather heading into next week. So snowfall totals, which are really up in the air right now, and are going to be tough to figure out anyway with all the wind we're going to see. This is a rough estimate. Now keep in mind, and I'm going to go back real quick here. We're not getting any snow today, so this model right here is already off on snow today. We're not going to see any snow today. But of course, then what's coming in for tomorrow, the best chance of accumulating snow, maybe up to a foot of snow, is going to be in the northwest part of the state. North central Nebraska, you're probably looking at 1 to 4 inches of snowfall, maybe slightly higher amounts up there in Kippaha County. But again, keep in mind, just a little bit of snow with a whole lot of wind can go a long ways and be a big problem. Tri-Cities and really anywhere in southern, really in these areas here, I wouldn't expect much more than about an inch of snow in these areas. We're just not going to see much. So I think some of these models may be a little out to lunch with how much snow we're going to get. I don't think we'll see much snow, but any snow that falls will blow and could reduce that visibility somewhat here. But I don't think it'll be a major concern like it will be up north. And that's why there are blizzard warnings in effect for our north central Nebraska counties that include Kippaha, Rock, and Brown County. And then west of there, outside of the local 4 viewing area, there are blizzard warnings in place. Starting in northwest Nebraska, Friday night tonight at midnight, basically, midnight central time, and 11 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. And then starting tomorrow morning in north central Nebraska at 9 a.m., and these will continue until midday on Sunday. That's where blizzard conditions are expected. I would not rule it out, though, for Boyd and Holt County. Would not be surprised if that gets expanded eastward here. Right now, they're not included. There's a possibility they may get included. For the rest of us not in that blizzard warning, we have high wind warnings and high wind watches out now. That watch will eventually get replaced by a warning as time gets a little bit closer. These will start Saturday morning out west, Saturday at noon in central Nebraska, continuing until Saturday evening out west, and Sunday morning in central Nebraska. What this means, winds could get as strong as 55, 60, 65 to 70 miles per hour. Now, they're going to be stronger the farther west you go. So Tri-Cities, I probably wouldn't think they get a whole lot higher than about 55 miles per hour. But out west, we could be looking at 55 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts, probably the strongest winds in the panhandle of Nebraska. Well, also, of course, we have a big game going on today. You know what? In the comments, if you have any, before I get to that here real quick here, talk about the game here. Rain, poncho weather, cold weather gear underneath the ponchos, your winter coats underneath the ponchos. It's going to be wet. It's going to be cold. I hope the Huskers win this one because I am not an Iowa fan whatsoever. It's going to be a chilly day, but it will be above freezing. Now, driving there early this morning, maybe a little slick. I think past 9 o'clock, then I'm not too worried about slick conditions, but it'll just be straight up wet and a little breezy, not too bad, but the winds could swirl a little bit there in Memorial Stadium. So if you're heading there today, dress warm and, yeah, have that poncho because they won't allow umbrellas there at the game. Temperatures today, a few degrees warmer than this morning, but everybody getting above freezing today. Tonight, temperatures not much colder than the highs today. In fact, we'll probably see rising temperatures through the night, so this may be more of an early night low. And then tomorrow, and probably a morning high temperature because then temperatures will fall in the afternoon. That colder air is going to come in from the west on the backside of that system. Sunday, then everybody colder, upper 20s, lower 30s, maybe a little warmer in southwest Nebraska. The good news is it gets better after tomorrow, after Sunday. You can see those next 3 days, not nice. A lot of wind over the weekend. Rain today, rain tonight, snow tomorrow afternoon, evening. Blizzard conditions up north into the northwest. Not for the Tri-Cities, but the winds are going to be nasty. Beyond Sunday, it's a whole lot better. We improve conditions on Monday, the sunshine is back to the 40s, maybe some into the 50s, depending on how much snow we can melt. Thursday's kind of a questionable day as we'll see increasing clouds. I did not throw a chance of rain in. There's a chance I might have to eventually throw a chance. It looks like it would favor southern Nebraska and northern Kansas if we see it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's a ways out yet, but the biggest concern is the next couple of days. And again, after the next few days, we do get back above average for a few. It looks like maybe towards next Friday, behind that system, we may cool off a little bit, but then quickly, I think, rise by next weekend. We see temperatures rise back up, so that first full weekend of December, so again, not including Sunday, would feature maybe a little bit of a warm-up returning to the area. And that would be nice to see. I think we all deserve it after these last several days and what's coming this weekend. All right, with that, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you all for watching on this Black Friday morning. Go Big Red, and we'll see you all again on Monday. I hope you have a good weekend and don't get blown away. Stay safe out there. Bye.